Yeah, my name is Flemming Nielsen. I have been working with Danfoss for the last 35 years, today serving as Sustainability Director in the Danfoss Group. Danfoss was founded back in 1933 as a one-man company and is still owned by the founding family. We engineer a lot of technologies that enable the world to do more with less, meeting the growing needs for infrastructure, for food supply, energy efficiency, and climate-friendly solutions. We are still owned by the founding family, and a lot of what they inherited to us when it comes to decent behavior and sustainability is still a part of the foundation for what we do.
Can you tell me a little bit about why sustainability is important for Danfoss?
I think we can take two perspectives. One is that, as I mentioned before, we are a family-owned company. And this way of behaving or paying respect to the local communities in which we operate has always been a part of the way that the family has run the business. It's deeply rooted in our DNA. It's a part of our strategy, company strategy, as well as our sustainability strategy. And I think in a family-owned company that is not listed on the stock exchange, we have the liberty to have a different perspective. We can kind of turn on the long light and take a little bit more time to see results. We're not focused the same way on earnings as perhaps many other companies. The second perspective is that we manufacture a lot of products that save energy or help our customers to solve a lot of the global challenges they face, regardless if it's about climate, preserving food, building the sustainable cities of tomorrow. So you can also say that the reason for us to work with sustainability is to maintain our license to operate. Because when we're selling energy efficient solutions, we also have to kind of take our own medicine, do something internally. And that also goes for all the other sustainability issues.
And then, is there any new SDG goals that you could work on or work with over the past 1 year since you win the SDG Tech Award?
We still maintain the focus that we have had for almost 5 years now on what we call our 4 prioritized SDGs. Number 6 on water, 7 on energy, 11 on sustainable cities, and 12 on sustainable production. We are setting new targets from time to time, and right now we have set a target to focus on diversity and inclusion in the organization run by our HR department. We have set a target to increase the number of female leaders throughout the organization. And we are also working with other SDGs, but we're not communicating that much about it externally. I would say that we could easily put a story to almost all of the 17 SDGs, but we prefer to keep sharp focus on the 4 prioritized goals, or also in order not to dilute the messages internally in the organization.
And how did the COVID-19 influence, if it influenced at all, your focus on the sustainability goals?
I would say that the COVID-19 and the global crisis that we have seen for the last 4 to 5 months has not directly impacted our priorities. Of course, we have seen budget costs. We have seen projects being put in the deep freezer for a period. People have been sent home on leave, causing some of the initiatives to be parked for a while. But the overall priority, strategic direction, remain the same. I don't think we're going to see changes, because in times like this where we have a global crisis, it's very important to stick to your roots, stick to your strategies, and not just let you be overwhelmed by the crisis, say, okay, then sustainability has to suffer. On the contrary, you have to step up on sustainability in tough times.
And it's been, as I mentioned already, a year since you win the SDG Tech Awards 2019 as a best company, which I think one of the most ambitious categories. How did this impact externally, internally, the company?
Very surprised last year when we got the prize. We didn't see that come because we applied for one of the category prizes and thought, okay, we didn't get that, so there's no reason to expect more. And then suddenly we get the award as best company. I think winning that kind of award in a competition with many of our peers is a huge recognition of us and our work within sustainability and the SDGs. We've used the award internally to boost awareness of the SDGs, together with the different activities that we're doing, including webinars with our CEO talking for an hour about the SDGs. So it all boosts our self-esteem, the internal awareness, and I think also being the first winner of the best company category puts a kind of pressure on our shoulders to continue to deliver on the SDGs, even better in the future.
And then what do you believe is the value of the SDG Tech Awards?
The biggest value lies in the recognition by an independent jury. That this is not a prize giving to companies by other companies so that you can just give it to your friends. It's independent. It's hopefully something that is going to be here for many years and going to be a high-profile prize. Because the categories, the way that the prize has been put together is a lot different from other prizes. Mm-hmm. Not just because you have sold a lot of products or just because you have a good reputation. It's a lot other things that goes into the evaluation. So I think for a company or an organization, it can really spark the interest in doing more on sustainability going forward by winning such a prize, regardless if it's a category prize or the best company award.
And then lastly, what would you say to someone who's participating in this year's award?
The message should be that you should kind of reach for the stars. You should do whatever you can to submit good information, good documentation about your solution, about your company, about your product, so that the judges has a fair basis for evaluating your performance. A web form might seem a little bit long to some, but I think it's worth putting in the time to be thorough on what you submit, because you have a unique opportunity to be recognized by peers for your work on the SDGs and your way of contributing to solving some of the biggest challenges in this world before 2030.
And then maybe just one more question that if you want to talk about it, that have you Danfoss nominate this year?
We have nominated, yes. So we're just as eager as everybody else to see what's going out from the jury over the next couple of months. We hope to win, of course, but we don't expect it this time because we won last year.